What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. If you're new around here, my name is Lauren. You guys are watching Lauren Vlogs, and I'm here with more people than I thought I was going to see tonight. Everybody, introduce yourselves.
Yo, it's your boy 33457. They call me Lemon Squeezy on the streets, but my friends call me Isaac.
Nobody calls him that.
I'm James.
I'm Olivia.
And my name is Micah.
All of these guys I went to middle school with, so we all go way back, and I'm super excited to have them here. And today we're recording a podcast, so I'm really excited. Are you guys excited?
I'm really excited.
And we have no idea what we're going to be talking about, so this is going to be a ramble, I guess.
Yes, exactly. So, let's talk about Isaac when he first came to TPS.
Why is it gotta be me? Why does it gotta be
No, let's change the subject. Let's talk about movies.
Hold on.
Let's talk about movies.
I got something.
Somebody take his mic.
Guys, look. Have y'all ever seen Micah play football? Homie can't catch the same. It's like, look how he had to put the mic down. Because he knows it's true. This boy will catch the ball. Good catch and everything. And that thing go clean out his hands.
This is why we can't have anything nice because of him.
You think?
If you want to joke around,
No, I'm like, you think like the price of eggs will go like, you know what I mean, like inflation. and shit like
My
that.
price of eggs are going down at my grocery store.
The price of everything is going to continue to skyrocket. I mean, like it's not saying I'm not saying like skyrocket like an $800 like a day, but like it's just the price of everything's going to get more expensive. Like it's not coming down.
All right.
I figure. Yeah.
I got another question, what's everybody's thoughts on aliens, You think they're real, or think they're not,
I think there's other forms of life out there. I don't know if they're if we classify them correctly. Like I don't know if aliens is what we are supposed to call them, but there's how many other solar systems out there and how many other planets? I mean, there's definitely other forms of life.
What movies have y'all seen recently?
Waves.
Waves.
Wow, this podcast is such a mess. Oh, yes, back to aliens.
I think aliens are real, but I think we're way too unpredictable as people for them to make contact with us and feel like it's a safe idea. Because we have a tendency of like, the few times we met aliens or like we have any sort of encounters, our first instinct is let's shoot it down and see what they have in technology wise.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, just kind of let them be. It may be just like testing us to see, but
I think this perfectly describes our ADHD aspects.
I don't have ADHD. Jokes on you, suckers.
Neither, but I know those two do.
Whoa, hey.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm like,
Exactly. You tell him, Micah. Tell him, Micah.
but here's the thing on aliens. Like, I do think that they're what? Look, here's my thing. Bro, look. Like, we do know. Yo, shut up. We do know that freaking ship went up to Mars or something went to the moon. Something went to the moon and came back, and we found bacteria that wasn't from Earth. Now, I don't believe like that like government stuff, like we shot it down, they're secretly using their alien technology and not telling us.
We shot it down, or like, never mind. I forgot what I was going to go with this.
But I just feel like there could be something, whoever said it, there's like 3 quadrillion things. So there could be something. I don't think it's like the Guardians of the Galaxy.
3 quadrillion.
Look, all right, we don't gotta be stuck on the number. I don't think it's like the Guardians of the Galaxy, right?
3 quintillion of what?
You know what? Y'all acting like the lawyers in court.
But if you look at like
Objection.
not more okay, if you look at like Stephen Hawking, he made a very good point that when he was asked that question, he was like, there might be. It's just, is it okay to see? Like I don't know how to phrase it.
Did you know
Sure, whatever.
Did you know Stephen Hawking's cheated on his wife?
Yes.
Let's talk
Oh
about
my
him getting a
God.
wife. You know he had a wife in the first place. He had kids. You know he had kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I need to say.
Okay.
I just don't know. Hold on.
That's
I don't
what
know
I
if
said.
that's true, but if it is, why would you
Let's look it
like
up.
cheat with Stephen Hawking? That's You feel me?
No.
Stephen Hawking's? Oh, I'm thinking of who's the guy? Hold on, get my guys mixed up. Who's the
Stephen
dude who was
Hawking.
paralyzed and talked about quantum physics?
That's Stephen Hawking's.
Yeah, the dude had to talk like a robot.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, that's
No,
before he was paralyzed. Okay, my fault.
No. Okay, so he had a wife, and then he got like it got worse, and then he cheated when he was worse. Like this guy.
That's
How?
bro. How can he move?
We just mess around.
He has a computer.
it was consensual.
Yeah, he has a computer. He
He
can
agreed
talk.
to it.
He can talk through the computer and stuff.
Oh,
He can
It's
talk.
only
my
rape
fault.
when it's not
You're right.
consensual.
You're right.
But the thing I'm
like
getting
he's
at,
not. I keep thinking he's not like special, but like he's still smart. All right.
Yeah.
You're right.
No, but
I mean, that's
my
kind of
point
weird.
is-
Why would you waste?
my point is like everything works. Like I
This is why we don't give him podcast mics, okay? This is why.
We both can't be talking at the same time. This is gonna like mess it up.
Okay, sorry guys.
This is why.
Okay, let's move on. Let's let Micah pick the next topic.
So we like sound so jumbled up when she like has to go through this.
I want to talk about movies recently. I want to talk about what movies have y'all seen recently?
Waves.
What movies have y'all? I seen Sinners recently, and
It's corny, but I've
Sinners is not corny.
no. I mean this topic, but what I've seen.
no.
I like how when I try to do something, he's
Did
corny.
he just say he's gonna try to change the topic?
Exactly, and then
remember. What did I see?
Listen, the movie thing is getting out of hand. Like, there's so many good movies that aren't.
I want to see the new Ballerina that's coming out.
She would.
Warfare, that's another good movie. The F1 movie, and then what's it called?
F1 movie's been played out.
Oh, I saw the.
The what's the movie where the guy? I saw the trailer. He can't feel pain. It's called
There's like 50 movies.
But that one does look good.
He can't feel pain.
Oh, the new Marvel movie or whatever, the new Avengers, the Thunderbolts. That was low-key fire. I don't care what no one says.
I want to talk about my favorite movie called Waves. It's a really sad movie. I think Isaac would find it really touching.
Dang, it would touch me.
It would touch you.
Novocaine, that's the name of the movie. I want to go see that. But I think Sinners was really good. I watched that this weekend with my cousins.
That touch you, Micah?
No, nobody touched me. But no. You see how he talks to me, Lauren, right? Yeah. You see how he talks to me?
All right, guys. Now, if I go in my car and get that thing out,
What thing?
I got 24 shots.
No, you don't. I'm telling your mom. And then what you gonna do?
I'm gonna kill you first before you can tell my mom. Then
I'll
what?
tell your dad.
not gonna do it.
I think Olivia wants the mic.
I think that was a threat of violence. We can now call the police.
Okay,
I won't.
I want to ask Isaac a couple of questions, okay? Isaac, how many continents are there?
Jesus.
How many continents are there?
No, this is for Isaac. Jaden's smart. He knows it. How many continents are out there, Isaac? And you're smart too. We believe in you.
I don't. Come on, you're taking too long, man.
First of all, I know it.
Okay, how many
you
continents
can
are
count. Don't worry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Going too far
there?
ahead.
You went too far ahead.
Continents, bro. I hit
Got
it with a
this.
quick,
You got this.
20. 20.
Wait, guys, pause. Did Isaac just say there's 20 continents?
Just hit it with a quick 20.
There's 6 or 7 depending on how you count it.
There's. Let's count it out.
Let's
There's
count.
Europe. There's Asia. There's Australia. There's North America, South America, and then what's the other one? Antarctica.
That's not a real place.
But it's a continent.
Conspiracy
It's
theory. Let's talk about how Antarctica's not a real place.
I was joking.
Oh, because that's actually a conspiracy theory.
Y'all on this
Hold on,
something.
let me hear this one. Hit me.
Have you ever been to
I
Antarctica?
want to hear this.
There's a conspiracy theory that Antarctica is that they use Area 51 to distract us from Antarctica because that's where they actually have all the crazy government crap going on.
Okay.
And that's why they don't let you go like fly over it, and then they say that behind Antarctica there's a whole another like city behind it that they're hiding.
Okay.
Yeah.
aspects of like you can only go if you expect to walk in there or travel in there, you can only go so far into it without them saying, hey,
Yeah.
you have to stop and turn around.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that part, and there's no one can claim it people can claim like parts of it, not the entire place.
For sure.
Of it.
I mean, do I doubt that the government's has some big, expensive safe out there?
Is Micah watching on his phone?
Micah, not again. I thought we talked about that. Where's your hands, Micah?
Show us your hands.
Micah's watching hentai?
No, Micah, Lyric has showed us. Lyric has showed us her dark side. Lyric has showed us her dark side. We have screenshots. We caught you in 4K. This boy thought he was slick, but that Instagram like function where you can see what people like. Boy,
that's dangerous.
we don't see what Micah's dark side is. Say Micah has a type.
Micah, what is your type?
What's your type?
Let's talk about our types. What's your type, Micah? You go first.
Black women. Black women. I do like them curvy. And that's pretty about it. They're nice. I don't know, nice personality.
Talk to the personality. You freaking.
What's your type,
You,
Isaac?
okay.
My type.
Yeah.
Personality wise, shut up. Nobody cares about your opinion.
If I lash out, I'll be wrong.
You know, nerdy into like comic
He
books.
knows I'm bigger than him.
Shut up.
He knows I weigh more than him.
I will smack you in your face.
Now, boy, we
I would
can.
like them to be nerdy, you know, comic books, game, TV shows, movies, stuff like that. I said nerdy.
I heard you. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, I would like that to have the same interests as me.
Okay, what's your type, Isaac?
What is your type?
Let's go with Isaac. Let's let the guest go first.
That's cool, Mike. I didn't know you're into like nerdy girl. That's good. Me, you know, I like my girls a bit tall. I would like a girl tall. Now, if a girl is short, I would not want that. But if she has like everything else, that's fine. But I'd rather a girl that's tall, I like a girl that's fit. You know, I want a girl that's healthy. Cause I want the whole family to be healthy. You know, I'm not gonna be feeding my kids no freaking Red 40, bro. You know. But personality wise, you know, a girl that's funny. You know,
Always funny.
Sarcastic. You know,
Yeah, like-
she ought to be as spontaneous as me. But I'm like, yo, shorty, bro, you want to head to Mexico at 3 a.m.? I'm a spontaneous guy, and I want a girl that's, you know, obviously, you know, I need her to be in her word, bro. I need a Christian girl. You feel me? Gonna be healthy, fit, and we gonna have Jesus over us, guys.
Fayetteville is a horrible place to go. Why would you want to?
That's where
her friend
is. All right, what's you guys' type?
I'll plead the fifth.
Okay, so Jaden's pleading the. Okay, let's switch mics just so we don't get confused. What's your type, Olivia?
I usually am attracted to people that I've like been with in the past.
Which are?
Oh,
Which describe them?
You don't have to. You don't.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Pass the mic.
Yeah, you don't. You can plead the fifth.
We're just they're using that mic.
My type. Love me a good Latina.
me too.
Yay! Woo! There we go. And they're short, so but I like guys, like I'm not super tall, like I'm 5'7", so like
Have to be a woman, right?
yes, and they have to ideally be shorter. I'd like a good like 5'4",
I like them short.
because I want to feel like taller and like in charge.
I don't need that. I want a girl that's like my height. You know,
That's a big ass girl. How tall are you? 6'2"?
6'4".
You ain't finding no girl that's 6'4".
Possibly, you know.
He wants them to play in the NBA.
I'm trying to have some D1 kids, all right? I'm not trying to sacrifice my son's height for no 5'1" woman.
I've seen you play ball.
Look, I didn't say.
It's like watching.
I can teach him. Look. I know I can teach him.
You can teach him how to dribble. You can't teach him height.
Exactly. I can teach him. I can teach him how to be strong. That's about it. You know.
You can't teach.
I can put him on a meal plan.
You can't teach
Yeah.
athletics.
Look, bro. Like I got beef
You
and
can teach him
rice
how to get a good jump shot.
and blueberries, bro. So I can put him on the diet plan.
Let's go down. Okay, I feel like we've just been talking about absolute insanity. Like this podcast. Normally, guys, when I do my podcast, like we talk about like topic number 1, then topic number 2. This is the first big, like the biggest podcast I've read.
I feel like I'm in a good place, you know. Like, I thought I was gonna be an officer. Turns out I'm gonna be a probation officer, and I've enjoyed learning and growing, meeting new people, and I feel like I'm in a good spot. Like I don't know, you know, I'm always learning and growing. I think I already said that, but I feel like I'm in a good spot. I feel like one thing I do need to work on is my organization and staying on top of things, because that will kill me during a probation. Because yes, they do searches and seizures or whatever, but most of it's paperwork, and if you are not organized, that would mess you up, and that is my weakness, is organization. So, but other than that, I feel like I'm in a good place, and I'm excited for what's going to be next.
Let's talk about this a little bit more. I'm interested about the probation shit.
Okay.
Do you think the paperwork and stuff is what's holding it up? Like, you know what I mean? Like the paperwork is.
You can't have two conversations,
I'm
guys.
gonna edit it out. Don't worry, they won't hear it.
Okay, fine.
Do you think the paperwork is a hinder, or is it actually needed? You know what I mean? Like, I see a lot of people like, oh, his case got lost in the paperwork, or he was able to be set free. Mm-hmm. Or like, yeah, shit like that.
I mean, no, it's definitely needed, because it's just to keep track. And I think, I mean, yeah, I need a simple answer, yeah, because just to keep track of things, and just for it to be in the system, because everything's just word of mouth. I mean, like, if y'all be the court, like, just stuff being word of mouth, like, a lot of probation officers don't like the fact that they're about to get cameras, but like, that's really a good thing, and they don't understand how much that can save them, you know. Because I'm telling you, lawyers know how to pick around things. And if you were saying, like, I think this might, I'm not 100% sure, bro, they will eat that up. Like, homie could have murdered Billy, danced on his corpse, and they're only going to focus on how the officers knew it was you, you know?
Yeah. It's definitely a thing. You always have to be precise on what you say, because even the tone of your voice can get a case dismissed.
Yeah, and you can't take shortcuts.
No, you really can't. That's the thing that gets a lot of people, especially when you're interrogating the person. Like, interrogation can make or break a case. Like, if they suspect you are biased or leaning the person into guilt or anything in that sort, it can be dismissed, or it could be deemed as like, you're pushing him, you're making him say he didn't do it free will or anything like that, stuff like that. Yeah.
And another thing is, you know, lawyers have all day to like constantly memorize statutes and stuff, where an officer might look at it during bail ET. He might do it on his free time, but I mean, more likely they're on the streets and like watching and patrolling. And on their 4 days off, you know, they're exhausted and they want to be on their 4 days off. But I mean, a lawyer, I mean, they done went to school, first of all, college, then law school, and a bunch of other things. So like, I've seen mostly lawyers kind of win their case, you know. So yeah, but it's interesting. But I've just learned, like, it could be blatant who killed who, but a lawyer can just notch on how the officer got to that conclusion, and was it lawful or not.
Yeah, but I'm trying to phrase this right. Okay, I think for officers, like, perspective, they should do more training for them. They should offer.
Oh yeah, they were talking about that. It's like y'all get like actual police officers. They get like 8 months of training or something and it's like somebody was like, it's like 10 months to be a professional pastry chef, and then
But like, guys, it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but like, if you have the power to take a life and not go to jail for it, I mean, you should. You get what I'm saying, right? You cannot have the power of the state behind you and only get training for 8 months.
I think about it. I mean, that's more money that you're asking to get put out, and that has to come from somewhere.
I'd rather pay knowing that he's getting the training.
But you might. But a lot of people might not be okay with it. But here's the thing: going through police training, and I did fail by 2 points. But like that, it's a lot of stuff, and it's back to back to back to back to back. So like, I feel like adding more.
Don't you think they compress it into 8 months? What
kind of training would you want to have?
There's any type of training that they need. Listen, at least make it a year.
Yeah. Okay.
Because like in other countries, they do like, it takes them 3 years to become a full police officer.
Yeah. But then you would be short staffed on officers.
There's no short staff on officers.
Short staff.
on
Then
officers.
have Jim Blow over here who flunked military academy because he was about to go private pal on everyone. Like Jesus, don't let him be a police officer. This dude gets a full-on road rage and stuff.
For tracking police officers that have like they get in trouble a lot. Basically,
Yeah.
they got rid of that, by the way, under executive order. Basically, tracking police officers that had like bad behavioral issues.
Hold on. I'm not saying officers don't get trained how to handle themselves in court. There is a whole block for it. My whole point was, like, we might have one block that's gonna last for 2 weeks, whereas a lawyer has been doing that its whole life. That's what I was saying.
Lawyers, you still have to go to school for years.
You have to go to school for like 2 extra years.
No.
No, it's
Law school? Law school?
Law school is
Is law school not 2 years?
All right, let's look
yes,
this
but
up.
like but you still gotta go to undergrad, and then you gotta take the bar. And then you gotta take the bar, and then that's still like 4 or 5 years. That's 6 years.
I agree.
But with doctors, that's like 6 years. Nurses, that's like 4 years, 5 years. So firefighters, I don't know how long do firefighters?
the same as law enforcement.
Yeah, so like, I feel like y'all,
They might have less.
but like, you could justify because firefighters, they're not allowed to just kill people, right? They don't.
Officers are not too.
I don't see what's the problem.
Yes, but you have.
They're not enforcing anything.
Yeah, they're not enforcing anything. They might have to enforce the fire code, but like they're not. They don't have authorized to use force. Right, like the police do.
The same force that an officer can use, you have the same thing as well. Now they might can carry in certain districts that you can't, but I mean the same reason that they can have to shoot someone is the exact same one for you.
We can't. You cannot shoot people like the police can shoot people.
Yes, you.
No, you cannot. I would like you.
Trying to say like.
I would like you to test that theory as a black man.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. If you're going that route, that's different. But like the same reason for you shooting someone, like I forgot the general statute, and if you're gonna go deep, we can look at it right now. But that's the same one you would use. PS General Statute 15A 401 D2 allows the officers are justified in using deadly force upon another person when the officer reasonably believes deadly force is necessary to defend the officer or another person from what the officer reasonably believes to be the use or imminent use of deadly force.
There we go with this.
Isaac, but also you gotta remember they have protected immunity.
They don't have that right
Yes, they still do.
They don't
They
have
still
it right
have
now.
it. They still have it.
Trump put that in?
No, they still have it. That is a law. They still have it. Protected immunity.
Look. You can't go off what mainstream media puts out. But we can't do what mainstream media.
They have
puts out,
immunity
though.
still. You wanna? Okay, hold up. Let me.
Okay, let Olivia speak. She wants to say something.
I'm sorry.
I would like
yeah,
to
I'm
see the
sorry,
facts of
Olivia. I'm
it.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Pull it up. I would like to see it.
Olivia, speak.
Court will usually side with the officer most of the times.
That's not true. Guys, I've been in court. Like, it's not like officer gets like a free pass.
I know it's not like a free pass, but
I mean, not even like a free pass. Like, it's not in favor of the law. Like I promise you.
They will not get the same type of jail sentence as a civilian,
Yeah.
though. This is what we're
they
talking
have
about.
qualified. I'm sorry. So it's called qualified immunity. Qualified immunity.
Guys, why don't we pull up to court more one day? I'm gonna be next week. Y'all want to pull up to court?
No.
They shot. What's his name? That was holding the teacup and Skittles.
What?
The sweet tea and Skittles. The kid that got shot.
Who shoots a kid up with this tea? Come on, break that
What?
down.
What is it? That famous case? Is that? Oh my gosh, I can't think of his
Because
name.
if someone gets shoot over Skittles, like, dude.
He was
yeah,
holding Skittle. It was a whole protest that happened over that.
Hit me with it, man. I'm be honest with you. There's so many I get lost in.
But here's the thing, though. Like, but we can't only look at the mainstream ones. Like, I feel like if we only do that and get that image of officers, only gonna be the bad. Because that's what's interesting to look at. I'm not one of those that's like people are trying to intentionally do that for officers. But those are what's interesting to look at, and therefore money.
You have to look after the media's like that's what gets people to watch the news.
Did not just say that.
Oh,
Did
I'm
that
sorry.
just?
I realized I did kind of just like, but yeah. All right.
No, I'm kidding. But that's what I'm saying. So I feel like you can't make. And I feel like for me, looking at both, Hold up, but looking at both ways, like I don't think officers are these people just going out and using. Like honestly, I'm being real with you. Officers are really kind of like depressing. Ain't gonna lie, and they have to have dark humor to like deal with the stuff they see. Because I gotta think about it, they see the worst in the world. Like firefighters, like might see some stuff.
I would argue that all first responders see the worst in the world.
I mean, I would disagree because the officer is first also seeing,
It depends on whoever's first on the scene, Isaac.
No, you gotta think about officer is seeing like, what EMS sees and firefighters, but they're also dealing with like crazy offenders, people having to deal with these people. And you gotta think about it, they have the power to kill these people, but they're not gonna do it.
Other first responders also have to deal with these people as well.
I mean, I guess you're right. I can't make that an assumption because I haven't done that. But listening to officers personally, they see a lot and have to wear a lot of hats.
Skittles?
That was over Skittles. That was over a toy gun. I thought that was over a toy gun. Are you sure?
I can't do that.
Show me it.
I just
Or he was wearing a hood. I know because I had to go around with having some cold heads in middle school because my mom was like, "Well, you can't wear a hood because you go and get shot because you end up like Trayvon Martin."
Trayvon Martin walked into a 7-Eleven in Singapore floor grabbing a bag of Skittles and Arizona iced tea. The hood from his dark gray sweatshirt over his head. He walked up to the counter, bent deep in the pants, the pockets, walked out.
Whoa. You can't do that.
Reached deep into his pants pocket, paid the clerk, and then walk out.
He
walked out.
He was walking down the
street.
street.
for so long.
He was walking down the street and
He paid the clerk.
Okay.
Then seeming Monday accident captured on surveillance video. They're the last minute. 17-year-old loves alive.
It was a dark times.
To remains what happened. I think this is an old article I pulled up. I think this. This is
in
in 2012.
His hood, because that's what my mom was on.
Like, he was walking down a street in a cul-de-sac. I think. I don't know.
Like, yes, he did. He did.
Please don't quote me on this, guys, because I'm just trying to remember this.
4K, bro.
Remember this off of the head.
Yeah.
Off the top of the head.
That's what I mean.
But like,
These people are gonna see this and think you're dumb now.
respectfully, I just feel like there's too many cops that worry about people who are doing and stuff like that. It's like you're pulling over somebody. I just feel like people, like cops will stop people because they have like an eighth of. It's like there's somebody out here getting. You should be focusing on that, not focused on and silly.
Do both.
No, not both. We don't need to be arresting people for.
Yeah, but until then, they gotta do what they're supposed to do.
That's true, but they have a choice of how they respect the situation.
How have they disrespected a situation?
A 17-year-old kid smoking time to go to jail. Like, that's pretty disrespectful. Like, just be like, hey, don't do that again or let me see you.
I've done that.
Not enough of them.
I mean,
it's definitely been. I get what you mean. They definitely did the whole decriminalization, like just confiscate it and like get the fuck out, man. Stuff like that. But yeah. Are we going into that?
I was not ready or prepared to talk about anything on this podcast.
why are you apologizing?
I'm not apologizing, but like, we're just kind of winging it. Right, I have never done anything like
just
this.
realized what he looked at was wrong. So now
No, I did not look up anything wrong. But like,
No, it's fine, man.
but it's like, I want to be.
Listen,
I want to.
I'll put a disclaimer up that says everything that we're talking about is speculative and for entertainment purposes only.
There we go.
it made to educate the children.
No.
It is not. Don't claim that responsibility unless you're prepared.
Put this in school. Put this in your brain.
Please don't put this in school. Please don't rely on Isaac.
Lemon squeezy told
This is for entertainment purposes only. And Annie, I'm just gonna mute your mic when I edit this. Nobody's gonna be able to hear you. So any characters that resemblance real life individuals is merely coincidental and not actual.
Episode 500 gets weird. It gets repetitive and weird.
I haven't started. So with me, I have problems.
Micah Crump. If you don't move your big butt over.
You know what? I'm sick of your attitude. But like, I start. So with me,
I'm hearing of the Disney.
what are you talking about?
is a woman
No, we're not
and gay.
We're not talking about. We're not talking about that on the podcast.
What is he talking
We're
about?
not talking about this.
What are you talking
No, we're not
about?
talking about this on the podcast. Let's move on.
Don't even try to post this because I already know this is gonna be a nightmare. I don't even edit. I never edit in my life, but I already know this is gonna be a nightmare. There's no way you can make this work. You can just record this and send the footage to me so we can just laugh at it later in life. Don't even try. Don't even try. I know you're trying to like, how do I make this work? How can I put this together to make any type of sense? But it's not gonna work. Okay. You might as well just scrap this. I really just came here to hang out with people. I did not know I was recording a podcast.
Oh yeah, okay. I have an Isaac story. When we were hanging out with Isaac, Gregory, and Niall, and then there was this one guy who came up and was like, I need money, and Isaac and Greg thought it was smart to go with them in the car. They didn't know this stranger, but they went with him in the car, and the dude didn't even speak English, but they went with him. Never go to the second location.
Man instinct.
This is why women live longer than men.
Let me tell you guys my take on that. I thought this was all dumb. I knew this was a scam. My boy Greg was this was almost a friendship ending thing. But I'm like, dang, I don't want my boy Greg might end up getting freaking a bunch of times. I'm gonna go with him just to make sure he's good. But trust me, I'm on your side. This was dumb.
I told you not to go.
But I didn't, Greg, he might not be much fond of me, but like, he my boy and all, I don't want him getting jumped, But yeah, I agree. It was dumb. And I was very much against it. And homie thought I was just so wrong. And I was like, all right, Any more stories of Isaac?
All my life, you've been cringe.
I know he's not talking. I have something I could say about this man.
If we had a bet right now, if we took a poll on who's more cringy,
It wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me.
Everybody close their eyes. Everybody literally eyes closed. Okay, and if you're cheating, I'm gonna see you when I'm editing, okay? Eyes closed. Raise your hand if you think Micah is cringier than Isaac. Hands up. Raise your hand if you think Micah is cringier than Isaac. We love you, Isaac. We do.
you get on my nerves, but I love you, bro.
Yes. You're a good friend, Isaac.
You get on my nerves. Sometimes I want to jump over a bridge.
He didn't get on my nerves until he got older. Me honest with you guys.
I wasn't responsible.
Oh my God, we wouldn't hear about the cuss. Take this for you.
No. So we were supposed to go hiking. And he decides, let's go off the trail. Let's go off the trail and go climb up the mountain. I was like, why are we doing this? And I was like, you know what? Let me be the dad of the group because this is not going anywhere. And it was cool hanging out with everybody else, but I was a little pissed. I was a little pissed.
You complained every.
I did complain, and I did apologize. Yeah. What? Listen. Let me.
Beautiful up top.
Listen. I did apologize to you. I went off. I didn't apologize to Isaac. I apologized to everybody else.
Let me set the scenery. The scenery was slightly dewy, so it was mist
Sticky.
throughout the if you looked on top, it was misty. It was beautiful. The sun was coming out. If you looked down, you saw the water fountain. I'm not water fountain. The fucking waterfall. It was breathtaking. It was. See.
Listen.
Granted, it was slippery as can be going up there. It was definitely grab a tree when you go up and keep on going.
I was apologizing to them, but I was really going off on Isaac.
Yeah, we were going up to see the view. It was
I was
a 9 out of 10.
I was on Isaac.
But
But when I talk about complaining, the whole entire way
I'm not lying.
we were like, dang, we need to give Micah some tampons or something, because it must be that time. Complain the whole entire time, saying every single word in the book. I heard this man say the N-word so many times that day.
Like, I don't want to. Why are we doing this?
See how calm he is right now? He was not this calm.
Pent up frustration of when we try to hang out as friends, and Isaac just pivots.
When we take Micah to places, you can't take him to the adventurous thing, but he needs to be more of like a sit down, like movies, eating, something like this. But if it's adventurous,
no. It means like don't come out of left field.
Like we
coming out. I feel like these two men are gay for each other. They argue like this old sweet married couple.
Listen.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
I'm not gay for Isaac. Okay, nobody's gay for Isaac.
Micah know he want these cheeks.
No.
Micah know he want it.
You just wanted to say that. You just want to stir the pot. I see what you're doing here.
I mean, it's already stirred. You're gonna.
I'll let you stir my pot.
You're disgusting.
Just saying.
I should slap him right now. I should slap him right now. I should go off again.
Damn.
Like climbing up the mountain.
I don't want to, bro. Y'all don't understand.
Relationship between these two lovers.
But we should definitely do it some other time. Do it again. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
With you.
And away.
Micah versus Isaac roast.
Let's go, Micah. You
roast like a third grader.
Micah, you got some ashy knees. You need to put some lotion on them knees. They're so white. They're so ash. It looks like there's a white boy under that ash.
Just kiss right now.
Your rap lyrics are hot garbage.
Okay. I guess realistically,
Talking about he wants a girl who's 6'4". What? He wants Angel Reese?
5'4" to 6'4". No, 5'4" to 6'5". 5'4" to 6'5".
5'4" to 6'5". Good luck with finding a 6'5" girl. Hair color.
I mean, I don't want none like. I mean, it depends. What's regular? Okay, any.
So do any.
I mean, hold on now. I can't have you some like colorful rainbow hair. That's just kind of weird. Okay.
Okay, guys. So if you're interested in dating Isaac, you cannot have colorful rainbow hair. Do you want to exclude obese women?
Like how obese we talking? Are we talking like she's chunking in the room?
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna just say yes to be safe, because if my girl gotta have two, because I'm a healthy guy. So if you fat, I'm not. You know.
I tried like there go, I did. Yeah, but you know I couldn't. Big pet peeve, can't push my buttons, cause I can't trip, won't lose my foot. Damn, just gotta keep that push. Man, I love, but they think I wouldn't. Hands shaking, I just don't want it. Yeah, if I'm being